Okay, so let's get into today's workout. It's a full body workout, so we're going to start with a full body warm up. So we're just going to jog on the spot for 20 seconds. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get the arms moving. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Get your breath back for 10 seconds, and then we're going to go again. Just going to raise the heart rate. Okay, we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds again. Let's go. Ten more seconds. Pick the legs up a little bit more. That's it. Okay, 10 seconds rest. This time we're going to do heel kicks. So we're going to kick our feet up as far as we can towards our bum, stretch out our quads. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, 20 seconds of heel kicks. Five more seconds. Okay, 10 seconds rest. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, we're going 3, 2, 1, 20 seconds of heel kicks again. Kick your bum as much as you can. If you can kick it, kick it. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now we're going to do a quick stretch before we get into the workout. So the first thing we're going to do is our greatest, let's not trip over, our greatest stretch of all time. So you may remember this if you've done this before. What we're going to do is come onto our mat, we're going to lunge forward with one leg. If you find that tricky, come down onto all fours first of all, like this, and then we're going to put our right foot by our right hand. And then we're going to reach down, we're going to plant our left hand across from our right foot, and we're going to reach down with our right elbow, and then reach all the way up to the sky, twist our back. And we're going to do that 5 times. So reach down with your right elbow to your right foot, as low as you can, twist all the way up. Do that 5 times. So we've done it twice. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now we're going to switch sides. So we're going to stay there, all fours, bring our left foot forward, plant our right hand. We're going to reach down with our left elbow towards our left foot, and then reach all the way up to the sky. That's 1, left elbow down, all the way up to the sky. 2, 3, 4. No need to rush it, just warming up. And 5. Okay. Whilst we're down here, return back to hands and knees. We're going to do a quick child's pose, so like a yoga position, where we're going to stay on our hands and knees. We're going to put our hands out a bit further in front of us. I'll just step back a bit so you can see them. Hands out about a foot in front of hands and knees. Then we're going to sit back onto our heels. Breathe out and let your chest fall down to the ground. Now we're going to pulse in and out of that very slowly. So come out, and we go back into that. We're going to do this 5 times. So sit back on your heels again. Come up. That's 2. And back onto your heels again. That's 3. 4, and then 1 more time. That's 5. Okay. What we're going to do now, we're going to stand up. We're going to grab our resistance band, and we're going to warm our shoulders up. We're doing lots of shoulders today. So we're going to grab our resistance band somewhere near the end. Maybe you want to start with your thumbs hooked in it and start from there. I'm going to come in a little bit narrower because I know I have a bit more flexibility in my shoulders, not loads. So I'm going to grab it here, and I'm just going to rotate all the way over the top. keeping my arm straight until it touches just under my bum. Then rotate all the way back to the front. The key thing is just to keep your arms straight. Let's do that 10 times. You shrug your shoulders up as you reach the top. All the way around and back. If that's really easy, narrow your grip, so come narrow with your hands. 3, always clicking nicely for me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, keep the arm straight, 9, 10. Okay, last warm up we're going to do. We're going to let our band dangle from one hand, let's say from our right hand. We're going to put our left heel over the top of the band. So it's hooked under our left or right heel. It's actually my right heel. It doesn't really matter which heel. So it's hooked under my heel, like so. And then I'm just going to bring my elbow up to point my elbow at the sky. So if I just face forward. So the band is going to be pulling down on my hand, and I'm going to allow my elbow to point up and my hand to reach down my back whilst holding onto the band. This will stretch all of this part of our body, our lats, our triceps, our shoulders. And it will again feel really good since we're doing lots of shoulders today. Okay, that's probably long enough, so let's switch sides. So I'd grab the band behind your back, don't just let go, or it'll pin you in the bum. Then let go. Release it, grab it in the other hand, so I'm holding it in my left hand now. Step on it with your left heel, and then again, flip your elbow up so your elbow's pointing at the sky. The band is behind your back like so. You should feel the stretch in your shoulder and all down your side. So we'll just hold this for about 20 seconds, so another 10 seconds to go. Then we'll get straight into our workout today. Okay. So again, I'm going to grab it behind my back, then let go, and then put the band down. So, first exercise for today is a goblet squat. You may have done goblet squats before. I'll do a quick demo and then we shall get into it. So I'm going to get my medium weight at the moment because we're going to be doing 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps. And to do my goblet squat, I'm going to hold the weight against my chest. Now I would hold it in the middle of my chest, but that'll hit the microphone and make a horrible noise. So I'm going to hold it slightly to one side, like so. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to sit back like I'm sitting on the toilet. I'm going to break at my hips first. So I'm going to think my bum's going to go back slightly first, and then I will sit down and then stand back up, just like we did on the chair before. If you're unsure how to do that, you can also do this onto something like a sofa. So I've got a sofa here. So it might make it a bit easier for you. So if you find that difficult, if you can't get very low, if you're only going like this, then maybe squat onto a chair or a sofa or something to help you get lower, because lower is better as long as you don't injure yourself. So don't push it beyond your flexibility. So what we're going to do, we're going to do 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps of goblet squats. So it looks like this. We keep our knees out. We don't let our knees collapse in. And each rep, we're mixing up here, we're going to pause for 2 seconds-ish at the bottom. This will help work our bum more and lift our bum. So when you're ready, we're going to go in about 10 seconds. We're going to lift your weight up. It should be hard enough to just about get 12 to 15 reps. I'm on a sort of recovery workout, so this is quite light for me, but make sure your weight is enough to challenge you. So I'll do it at 45 degrees. Let's go. We're going to do our first set. 1, 2, 3. I've realized we've forgotten to pause. 4. We're going to pause from now on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Place your weight down. Okay, take 60 seconds rest. Then we'll go straight back into it. So if the weight's heavy enough, you probably will be feeling a little bit out of breath at this point. It's quite a few reps with a pause. That's a good thing. There are a lot of benefits to weight training in terms of improving your cardiovascular health as well. It's really, really underrated, and there's a lot of research coming out at the moment saying how good it is for your overall heart health. So don't think this is just to look good, although it does make you look better than any other kind of training out there. It's also really good for your health. So let's get our breath back, 15 seconds left, and then we're going to go into set 2 of 4, 12 to 15 goblet squats. Remember, you can squat onto a sofa or onto a chair. If you struggle to get low enough, just pause when you touch the sofa or when you touch the chair. Okay, let's get into our second set. Pick up your weight. I'll do it facing forwards this time. Remember, I'm having to hold this off to one side because of the microphone. You would hold this in the middle. Let's go. Oh, 2-second pause, and then up, 2, and up, 3, up, 4, and up, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right. Another 60-second break. Take a big, deep breath. Okay, so we've got about 40 seconds left on this break. Again, if you're not finding you're getting at all out of breath, it's probably that the weight's a bit light, so you probably want to bump it up a bit. If you think you could do 10 more, again, the weight's probably too light. It's key you get the right weight, not too heavy that you hurt yourself, not too light that it's just not a workout, your body doesn't change and you look exactly the same. So let's get into it. We've got 10 seconds till the start of our next set. Let's pick the weight up and get ready. So we set 3 of 4. I'll go side on this time. Let's go. 1, 2. Remember that 2-second pause. 3, 4, 5. You only have to go as low as you can. 6. I'm going low. Well, this is something I've done for a long time. For 10 years. 8. I couldn't do this at the beginning. 9. 10. 11. Keep your chest up. 12. 13. 14. And 15. All right, minute rest. Then we'll do our final set on this. Whew, getting a little bit of a sweat on. Allow your breath to come back. If you've been umming and ahhing about upping your weight, maybe do it in this last set. Just make sure your technique stays good. Make sure your chest remains up, your back remains straight, so you don't want to be arching overload. You don't want to be arching too much the other way either. Just keep a neutral, straight spine and chest up as you go down. You don't want to be just sinking down like this. Okay, we've got about 15 seconds left, and then we're going to do our final set. I'll face this way this time, give you some variation. It might be useful. So let's pick the weight up as we get into our final set. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, chest up, stay strong, 15. Okay. Whew. Get your breath back and we'll get into the next exercise. Just need a couple of seconds. Okay. So you might want to grab a drink whilst you watch this. The next exercise we're going to do is called a single arm overhead kettlebell lunge. Now, I know there's a lot of words there. It's actually quite simple. It does require a bit of balance. So we're going to be using a smaller kettlebell, probably your lightest one at the beginning, until you get stronger at this. This exercise will be working your shoulder and your stability of your whole shoulder. And it will also be working your legs, so your quadriceps, your hamstrings, your glutes, so your bum, and your core. So it's a great exercise. It'll be working loads and loads of bits, helping to tone and sculpt them. So what we're going to do is we're going to stand in a bit of a lunge position to begin with. So you widen your feet out into a static lunge, like so. Then we're going to raise the kettlebell up overhead. Now the key thing here to note is if I face this way, I'm using the opposite arm and leg. So my right arm, left leg, or if it's the other way around, I'll do it the other way around. So right leg, left arm. Then all we're going to do is go as low as we can into a static lunge, like so, and then up. If you can only go down a little bit, that is okay. If you need to hold on to something like a sofa, the back of the chair, by all means do that at the beginning. You're probably not going to have loads and loads of balance at the beginning. So we're going to do 4 sets of 12 to 15 again on this. We're going to have to switch each leg as well. So with me, what we're going to do is we're going to do our right leg, left arm first, and then we're going to switch. And we're going to do 4 sets of this. So right leg forward, left leg back. If you need to hold on to something, hold on to something. Raise that kettlebell up in your left hand, and then we're going to lunge. 1, 2, 3. I put my other hand out to balance. 4, 5, 6. Make sure you come all the way up as well. 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a good stretch. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Whew, it's a good burn, that one. Then we're going to switch sides. So I'm going to do my left leg forward, right arm up. I'm actually going to face this way for you. I think it's just a bit easier. So left leg forward, right arm up. Same thing. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Keep your body upright. 4, no leaning. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Whew. That's a tough one. If you do need to do a few less reps, if you need to do 12 reps, that is okay. If you need to just go half depth because it's really, really sore, burning, or difficult, again, that's okay. If you just need to come down this far. It's a hard movement, this one. So take some deep breaths, get your breath back, and then in about 30 seconds, we'll go again. This is probably the hardest movement, almost certainly the hardest movement in today's workout. But it works so many things. It works your abs, works your legs, tones all of that stuff up nicely, builds some solid muscle there. Okay, we got about 15 seconds left. Don't know about you, but I am getting a sweat on. It's warm in here. Okay, 5 seconds. I'm going to go right foot forward, left arm up. So again, right foot forward, left arm up, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, change arms. Left leg forward, right arm up. And the same again. Okay, keep that arm by your ear. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push through the burn. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whew. Feeling that one. Okay. Take a deep breath. Got about 60-second rest, although we've had a little bit now. Walk it out if you need to, shake it out a little bit. Take a drink of water if you need. We're halfway through this exercise, and it's the worst exercise, so you get in there. It's all nicer after this. Okay, 20 seconds to go. Maybe a little less, and then we'll get straight into this third of 4 sets. Okay, let's pick up the kettlebell. Again, right leg forward, left arm up. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, switch arms. Kettlebell in right arm, left leg forward. Let's go. Hold on to something if you need. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, big deep breath. Last set coming up. Shake it out. And if you don't feel like you're very good at this movement at the moment, do not worry. It's a really hard movement. We're just getting your balance, getting practice in this position. So don't worry if you have to hold on to something. Don't worry if you can't go that low. The main thing is you're doing something. Okay, we've got about 15 seconds left, maybe even 10, and we'll get into our last set. So let's pick up the kettlebell. Hold it up in your left arm. Right arm, right leg forward even. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Cool. Shake it out, other side, right arm up, left leg forward. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, burning now, 9, it's good, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Whew. Put that down, shake it out. Okay, great work so far. We're going to move into our next movement now. Don't worry if you feel like you have jelly legs a little bit like I do. It's all right. We don't need to worry about them. We're not using our legs in the next exercise. We're going to be using our back and our biceps. So toning up your arms nicely and also your back. And this is a great exercise for your core as well. So we're going to be doing what is called a single arm kettlebell row. So all this is, I'll do it front arm first of all, is we shoot our bum back, keep our chest up and have a bit of a bend in our legs. You can brace yourselves on your leg that you're not lifting with. Keep your chest up. We're going to row the kettlebell into our hips, just like so. Then switch sides, do the same. Looks like this from 45 degrees. Keeping our chest up, we're not hunched over. And from side on. Maybe you start with your lighter weight, and then if you're comfortable with that, you can move up a little bit. So we're going to do 4 sets of 12 to 15 per arm. So when you're ready, what we're going to do, we're going to shoot our hips back, brace ourselves on our other leg, have a little nice bend in our knees, keep our chest up, grab the kettlebell on the other arm. So I'm going right arm first. I'm going to row into our hip. Let's go. 1, elbow to the sky. 2, keep your body still. 3, 4, keep everything still except your arm. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Switch arms. Stand up, shake it out for a second if you need. Brace with the other arm. Left hand, we're going to lift. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, chest up, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, place that kettlebell down. Big deep breath. So we've got about 60 seconds rest again, and then we're going to go into the next set. Big deep breath. Okay, just over 30 seconds to go. This one should be a little bit easier on the breathing than the last exercise, than the lunge. But it's still a good exercise. Doesn't mean it's no more effective or less effective. It's just working a different muscle group. So I'll do the next one at a bit of an angle. So let's get set up for our next set. I'll do it at 45 degrees. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to break at the hips, turn my hips back a little bit, and have a bit of a bend in my knees. Brace with my left hand against my left leg. Grab the kettlebell with my right arm, stand up, keep my chest up, and then row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your core tight. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Put the weight down, shake it out for a second. Switch sides. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good work. If you can only do 12, there's nothing wrong with that either. Just push yourself until you're somewhere near your limit. Okay, big deep breath. You've got 60 seconds. Rest or so there or thereabouts. And then we'll get into our third of 4 sets. So it can be a common sort of worry for women to think they're going to get really bulky from doing exercises where they're lifting weights. The reality is, the thing that adds bulk generally to women is fat, it's not muscle. Muscle is very small and very dense, and it's all in all the right places. It helps give your legs a nice shape, helps lift your bum, it helps keep your arms toned, helps keep your stomach firm. It doesn't add loads and loads of bulk to natural people. Unless you're taking lots of performance enhancing drugs, you do not look like a bodybuilder. So do not worry about that. This is going to make you look great. So let's get into our next set. I'll go completely side on this time. So let's go. Right arm, grab the weight, left hand brace. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Put the weight down, switch arms, and straight in. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your body completely still. 5. Brace your core. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Think elbow to the sky or ceiling. 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, place that down. One more set of this, then we're through this. Good work so far. We're getting through it. So about 40 seconds left on this rest, and then we'll complete our final set. Okay, we're getting there, 15 seconds. Shake it out. If your grip's getting a bit sore, that's quite normal as well. Your forearms are getting a bit sore. They will get stronger the more weights you lift. So just persevere, try your best. It is normal for it to get a bit sore. Okay, shoot our hips back, brace against the other leg, pick up the kettlebell, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Switch arms. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the way up and all the way down. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, place that weight down. Great work, we completed the single arm kettlebell row. Big deep breath. Okay, so the next exercise we're going to do is actually quite interesting. We're going to do something called a superset. Now, a superset is where we do one exercise straight into another exercise back to back with only a very short rest in between. So basically just the time between finishing the first one, setting up for the second exercise and doing that one. Then we take our rest only after we've done those two, and then we'll repeat that. We're going to do 3 sets of this superset. So the 2 exercises we're doing, the first one is another variation of the row to really work our back and arms. And then the second thing we're going to do is a kettlebell overhead press, where we're going to work our shoulders and our triceps, so the back of our arms. So I'll go through what these look like. So we're going to start with our kettlebell for the row between our feet. And just like we're doing a row with one arm, we're going to do the same, but we're going to row with 2 arms. Imagine like on a rowing machine, you're going to be pulling it into your hips, but we're going to do it with our hips at an angle. So same position as we were doing the last exercise, hips back, slight bend in our knees, chest up, and then we're going to be grabbing the kettlebell with 2 arms and rowing it in to our chest like this. You can go heavier on this because you're using 2 arms and it's a shorter range of motion. So it'll look a little bit like this from the side, all the way into your belly button. You should be able to go heavier. So that's the first exercise, that's a kettlebell row, and we're going to do that straight into a kettlebell overhead press, where I'm going to be pressing the kettlebell overhead, either that way up or this way up. I prefer it with the actual kettlebell bit facing downwards. So we're going to start with it on our chest, feet planted, core tight, bum tense, abs tense, and then we're just going to press it straight overhead until our arms are completely straight and our head is pushed through. Bring it back down, touch the chest, and then repeat. It's not like this, it's going to come all the way down, all the way up. So I should be able to do this with the heavier weight. So I'm going to go up in weight and use my biggest kettlebell for this one. So we're going to do 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps. Let's get started with the first bit. So we can start with the kettlebell completely between our feet, hips back, grab hold of it, lift it up a little bit off the floor. Keep your core really tense for this because otherwise you might injure your back. So really brace around the middle. Don't go too heavy if you're worried you might hurt your back. And then we're going to row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. From here, we're going to stand straight up, bring the kettlebell up to the top of your chest, plant your feet, brace your bum, tense your bum even. I'm going to press it straight overhead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Great work. 2 more sets of that to go. But we get a nice rest first. 60-second rest. Shake it out. Have a drink if you need. And supersets are really, really good way. So this way of doing one exercise straight into another, a really good way of getting a few more exercises into your workout without it taking too much more time. And we can get more volume, that's what this is called, on the muscle groups, so we can get more development and more progress with your weight loss and with your toning up. So take a deep breath. We'll get into that again relatively quickly in about 10 seconds. So plant your feet on either side of your kettlebell again. Make sure it's in between your feet with the handle across. Hips back, chest up. I'll do it at an angle this time. And let's go. Keep that back straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, keep it under control, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, stand up with it. Gonna turn it. In fact, we're gonna keep it the same way up. Bring it into the chest, and then we're gonna press overhead. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, head through. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way down. 9, 10, below the chin. 11, keep your bum tense, abs tense. 13, 14, and 15. Woo! Feeling it that round. Okay, we've got 60 seconds rest, and then we're doing our last set of this superset. Sorry, my sleeves are getting kind of tight. I guess that's good. I think they're just rolling up as we get warm. So what you can do in these 60 seconds, if you feel like you've got a bit of time, is you can stretch out any tight areas. You can stretch your shoulders. If you're not sure of stretches, I'm sure I'll introduce more at the beginning of these workouts. But for me, I just like to get my breath back. It's not too long a rest. Think about the next movement. Stay focused on the present. No point taking our mind off into what we're going to do later, because we're doing the workout right now and we need to get the most out of this, or we might hurt ourselves if our mind drifts off. So last set, we'll do it facing forward. Hips back, grab hold of the weight, chest up, keep that back straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, stand up. Bring the kettlebell up to your chest. Brace your bum, brace your abs, keep your rib cage down, and let's go. 1, 2, 3. Keep that bum tense. 4, 5, 6. Keep those abs tense as well. 7. That'll keep you in a good position. 8, 9, 10, 11. Keep pushing. 12, 13. You can do it. 14 and 15. Okay. Put that kettlebell down. I've got just one more exercise pair as a superset to go. So whilst you get your breath back, why don't you watch me as I do the final exercise and then we'll go into it. So what we're going to do is what's called a lunge step up. Again, you may need to adapt this. If this is too much for you at the moment, what you can do is you can just do a very small lunge into a step up. Ideally, what we're going to do is we're going to step back into a deeper lunge like this, and then we're going to step up as deep as you can go. Could be all the way down. It could be you just step back a tiny bit and then you step up. And you're just doing this. Any way is fine. So I'm going to do that. We're going to do 3 sets of 6 per side. And then we're going to go into kettlebell swings straight away in a superset, so just like we did before. And we're going to do 3 sets of that as well, of 12 to 15 reps. So a swing, I've showed you the lunge step up. A kettlebell swing, if we start with that lightest one, is a little bit more complicated. And it looks something like this. Now that looks simple. It's a little bit more difficult with a heavier one. It looks a bit more like this. And the key thing we're doing with a kettlebell swing is our back remains in the same position. We're not getting the power from arching our back. We're getting the power from our hips. So the power comes from shooting our hips back, just like we did in some deadlifts last set of workouts. Shoot our hips back, and then we shoot them forwards. As we shoot them forwards, we tense our bum, and that shoots the kettlebell up. It's not coming from our back, it's not coming from our arms. Our arms remain straight. So what we do to set up for it is we stand up straight with the kettlebell in 2 hands in front of us, with our legs a little bit wider apart so it can swing between our legs. We then get a little bit of a swing onto it, like that. Using our hips, I guess, we just send it forward. And then as it comes back, we let it go between our legs and we dip down. We let a little bend in our legs. This is the first part. Little bend in our legs and our hips. And then all we do is do it a little bit more exaggerated and then squeeze our bum as it comes up. And this is a great exercise. It works all of our body, and therefore we get great, great results from it. But you do have to be careful you don't hurt your back by going too heavy too soon, or by using your arms or your back to lift it. It comes from your hips, from this motion, from here to here, here to here. So let's practice that, maybe start a bit lighter, and we'll get into it. So we're gonna first do those lunge step-ups, and we're gonna do 6 reps on each side. So with me, we're gonna do our left leg. In fact, we're gonna alternate sides, it'll be more fun. So we're gonna do left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg. It's gonna be a total of 12 reps. So let's go, we're gonna do 12 total. So left leg first, back and up, 1. Change onto the other leg, back and up, 2. Left leg again, back and up, 3. Right leg, back and up, 4. Left, 5. Right, 6. Left, 7. Right, 8. Left, 9. Right, 10. Feel like I'm in the army. Left, 11. And right, 12. Okay, remember you don't have to go all the way down, just as far as you can. And we'll go straight into those swings. So 3 sets of 12 to 15. I'll show you now. Pick up your kettlebell and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, squeeze that bum, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Great work. We've got about a minute to go. Then we'll get straight back into that again. Now with those swings, it is a little bit of a trickier movement. It may take you a little while to get used to that. I have done lots of them, so therefore I'm obviously a bit more used to them, but you will get better if you practice. The key thing is to remember it's not that big a movement. It's not a massive movement where you come all the way down and all the way up. It's quite a short movement, but a powerful movement. A coach once said to me that when you're doing movements like this, you're not making love. It's not supposed to be like, ooh, slowly. I know that's a bit weird. You're supposed to be fucking, which I know is rude, but the point is you're supposed to go back and then snap the hips shut. Back, snap the hips shut. So let's do the lunge step-ups, then we'll practice those again. So again, we're going to do 12 lunge step-ups. Let's go. So step back on the left leg and up. 1, right leg. 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember to alternate legs. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, great work, guys. Get your kettlebell straight into the swings on this superset. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, place that kettlebell down. One last set to go on this. Get your breath back. And I apologize for having a cold today in this workout. There's not much I can do. I'm trying not to sniffle. So we're going to do our lunges again. We're going to start on the left leg. We're going to go straight in now. Keep it nice and short. Let's go. Left leg and up. Right leg and up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, and straight into the swings. Grab your kettlebell. I'll do it facing forward this time. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Whew, great work, guys. That is officially the end of today's workout. If you've got time, have a stretch off, stretch your legs, stretch your shoulders. If not, have a great rest of your day.